Hello and welcome everyone to part 64 of the Great Britain Let's Play. We've just gone through an end-turn phase, and it actually passed pretty much without incident. I think that's the first end-turn phase in an incredibly long while where, you know, nothing major has really happened. There haven't been any big pushes by Spain or France. Spain did move an army down towards Panama, which I'll show you guys in a moment. But really, not a lot, and I'm quite relieved to see that France hasn't immediately backstabbed me. Panama is obviously besieged, so that was the only thing that kind of happened in all that. And I'm going to let them come towards me. We're going to form up for 2 turns and try to beat the back. If we do lose Panama, I will obviously try and push back here. We've got 53k income, so I really can, you know, hopefully spend it on a lot of troops. And we've got some French rebels have respawned here, so I'm going to quickly put them down with this force that's outside Paris. The guys in Paris themselves, they're all replenishing, so that is completely fine. And we can start actually recruiting troops from Paris now. And we can get the larger 24-pound artillery as well, which I want to kind of outfit my armies with. I believe we can upgrade that. We need platoon firing. Have we got anyone on it? We would have someone on platoon firing, but somewhere it's been damaged. Ah. Dang it. Well, that's annoying. Let's well, none of these are on them, are they? Ah, and this is the thing though, a lot of you have been saying, and I've ignored it for a couple of comments just because I was focused on all those battles, which I'm sure you guys can appreciate. But yeah, a lot of you have been saying, Lionheart, really, to get rid of all that public disorder and, you know, try and clamp down on these regions, destroy some of the like the seminaries and the university. So this one, obviously, in Seville we want to destroy because that's the wrong faith to start with. Seminary here. And it can destroy some colleges as well. Because I think Spain, what have we got? Is that the one there? Just check to see how many we actually have. We can repair that now. Toulouse, because that spreads Catholicism, and we don't want to spread of that. We've got another one up here. So if we take out all of those, it should help with the stuff here. And I had some of you even saying I should, you know, think about destroying all the buildings in Paris and then sell it off back to France for some other regions. I'm not going to do that. Paris is too much of a pivot point in this Let's Play. I need to finish off France here to break up their colonies abroad. I don't want to start taking territories abroad because then, one, I'm going to have to defend them in America, and I don't have the forces in place to do that. And also, I need to crush them here in Europe. I can't allow them to regain the strength and regain the momentum that they've just gained here. So we should get rid of some religious unrest here. If I got rid of their college as well, that would be incredibly useful. I mean, you can see, look, I've got so many here I'm not even using. We've got one at Utrecht as well, Orléans. So for now, I mean, modern university, classical university, I could get rid of the smaller ones. I've got all these ones in India that I had anyway. So let's just go with that for now. I mean, I'm not even using any of these. I wonder if we can get this one to, if I just come or get this one here, come over to this one and just, could you research that one? And this one, because it's got 4 agents in, I just want them to finish off platoon firing, just get that done now. That's going to be replenished, well, yeah, rebuilt soon. Let me just go through these. Rebellion, Workers' Revolt in the Netherlands, First Lord of Lunch. New town emerges, Galloway Island. I need to go back basically and take a look at all these. My general's dead somewhere. Panama, yep. Thing is, well, actually, if I unexempt these guys from taxes, what are they like? Yeah. So for now, let's get rid of the classical university. We can build them all again later. It's not a problem. You know, we can sort them all out when the time comes. But for now, we're going to keep away from it. And because we're at peace with France, all these armies here are just free to replenish up, and then we can push out. Still at war. Oh no, I'm now at peace with these guys, which is good. So when I do strike against France, I'm going to have an army waiting here, Alsace-Lorraine, to go straight in. I'm hoping that these guys are not in the reinforcement range, which they may well be. I have to try and do this while they're not allied to France. Can't get an alliance because we're at war with Spain, but if we kill Spain off, then maybe, you know, something like that. And they have a lot of technology. They pretty much finished all the technology. I haven't, because I've probably not spent turns researching it. I've kind of forgotten about it for a few turns. So we're deleting that seminary there. That's another seminary there. And I'm keeping an eye on Savoy. I probably will take them out in the grand scheme of things because they're directly in my way to getting Milan from the Spanish, but they do have, like, well, 3.5 full stack armies there, which are going to be a right pain to deal with. Okay, let's come back over to Spain. Let's just check all the places over here. So let's get rid of, well, how is Madrid doing? Madrid, if we take them off, they're at just alright. If we take the religious unrest off, they'll be okay. I'm kind of hesitant to take them all the universities off if I don't need to, and I can actually unexempt Portugal, and the classical university can stay, so I can actually start using that to research more technology. So Madrid unexempt from taxes. This is all going to go down gradually, turn by turn. So I'm actually going to leave it unexempt for one turn, see what happens. I've got armies there if I need to, and this army that I was going to send into France, I don't need to do anymore because I've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 armies basically around the French territories right now. Even with the rebels here, they haven't spawned an insanely huge stack. This army here is then a really good one that I could bring around to take out Algiers. Spain has pushed down an army to the naval port of Oran here, and I'm just going to flank around them. I might even just go around to Tunisia or Sardinia and start taking their territories out here. I just have to be careful of their navy because I've only got one little ship that's going to take my army away. But we're not going to jump in there just yet. We're just going to bring them here because they still need another turn or so to replenish. Gibraltar couldn't be more happy. Morocco equally. We need to finish off these guys, so I'm gonna sally out and deal with them in a moment. Lisbon, let's repair you because we've left you too long. Just gonna check that everywhere that can be repaired now is going to be repaired. Because that is pretty high on the agenda. So then let's get back to that technology though and get every one of these researching something. Let's get them going. That one's done. Preserved foods. There's probably some industrial stuff we can get them on that's going to take not so long. Machine tools. Salamanca. Let's get you on threshing machine. Why not Utrecht? Get you on the punch card loom. And Orleans. So I was potentially going to destroy you, Orleans, because you really would. Yeah, -8 happiness. If I get rid of that, then they should be fine. So let's destroy Orleans for now. We will rebuild that. But for now, we'll leave that. This is going to be repaired. Just check that that is. We do have a few new cities popping up over here, which I'm just going to turn into like craft workshops or something. Or upgrade the estates, at least. Let's just quickly come through India, because this is what's earning us the crazy amount of money. We've got Protestantism coming to all of these regions as well. Oh no, not here though. Hinduism does need an upgrade. I'm not going to upgrade anything here just yet. Well, church school where we need it. Upgrade the farm. And I will spend some money in America as well before I wrap it up, of course. Okay, there's another one over here. Do we have a... Yeah, we do have a College of Divinity here. So, let's just see. What's it like here? 37%. We won't build another one. We'll build a bit of craft workshops. Upgrade the trade port. Upgrade the trade port. and here there's nothing economic-wise that we need to bother with. It's not Protestant in Goa at all, but we'll sort that out at a later date. Candy. Let's build some craft workshops at Candy. It's a fantastic name for a settlement. I'll not upgrade the tea warehouse, but I won't upgrade that commercial port just yet because I need to go to the Americas now and make sure everything is going okay up there. Right, and I think this is unexempt from taxes. Yeah, everything's unexempt. Right. Okay, right, we've got France with this large navy here. They're not sure what to do now because I think they were getting ready to attack me, and now they're kind of a bit confused by the whole process. Need to repair all these that they've been raiding. Okay, they're all fine. Oh, and they lost their general. That's who died. Let's put a new general in here for you. And these guys up here, we were thinking of going around taking out Pennsylvania, but we need a large army to do that. That's what Spain managed to get from me, but for now... Oh, and this has been... Was that taken by the Pueblo Nations? Was that always the Pueblo Nations? I can't remember. But let's bring this ship back and just... let's scout out the Bahamas for now. Okay, so they've got their large army is deployed over here. And if I take it, that army should actually be shunted off, I think. If we take it. If we take Nassau, though, that'd be rather useful. We're going to need an equally large army to do so. Well, let's replenish these guys up. Repair that. Repair here. Should all be fine. These places could all do with an upgrade. I can't afford it all, though, so I'm just going to go for the one there. We can recruit any more troops for now, just to get some colonial units in there. Oh, actually, screw building them over here when New Andalusia is more than capable, which they can't do because I need to rebuild some stuff, so that's fine. Let's get that rebuilding, spend the money there, it's better spent, and we're just going to let Spain continue to assault us there in Panama for now. I need to repair that as well, the Windward Islands. Okay, so back to Europe for now. And before we end the turn, I'm going to take out these French rebels with this army of mine, which is nearly at full strength, and we're going to be reinforced by our other army, but to the battlefield to destroy the enemy. Bring them all down, and I'm very much looking forward to this, because once you do this, I think Paris should be locked down. This will be a relatively quick turnaround, because reading the comments, a lot of you know, rightfully so, because Paris is always a huge pain when you take it. But thankfully, I've had the military forces in there to really add a huge amount of military repression into the Paris region, so it isn't as much of a problem. And if I can delete those seminaries, as you guys have suggested, thank you very much, then it should be fine. And obviously a few universities here and there, but I'm keeping the majority because they're actually, well, the unrest and occupation is actually going down. So yeah, that is all good. Let's get ourselves formed up. Oh no, more howitzers here. Unlimber, quicklime, because we just know how lovely and devastating that is now. Infantry, you're just going to go all one. No, you're not actually. I thought you were going to go all one line, but then I realised I actually had a lot more than I thought. Oh no, don't go group 2. Well, why would I didn't mean to get the cavalry in that. Sorry, group 3. Cavalry are now group 2. Enjoy. And I've picked up way too much infantry. And I've still got cavalry in there. That is a mess, Lionheart. What are you doing? Let's make you group 2. Then what is group 3 right now? Let's get rid. Well, you 2, you 2, you and you and you. Group 4, please. So now I've got 2 infantry groupings of 5 units each. That's how I like it. Nice and even. And 5. Well, there we go. Grouping these guys up now. I'm going to have the dragoons over on the right. Cavalry, my major punching force of heavy cav over there. And then my lovely general. Oh, there we go. Let's get the cavalry immediately out to the flanks. And my lights over here. My light dragoons, laddie. And let's just then spread these guys out in typical gradual V formation, which is what I love so much. Do you guys have a signature formation? Because I'm pretty sure this V sort of pushing the enemy towards my cannons in the middle, even if they are howitzers, is certainly mine. And in fact, because they're howitzers and not normal troops, I'm actually going to push up here to protect them. Yeah, do you guys have signature ones you like to think of when you know, do your campaigns? Do you sort of think that is my technique? Or for me, that is the Lionheart method. We're going to obviously flank round on the flank here. Fear not, we're not going to send them out that wide. We're going to see if we can actually creep up on cavalry like this. I highly doubt we will be able to. You can see where my artillery have been firing. I'm going to try and get them firing here, because they should also clip the mortar battery. Oh, right in there. That is going to be so painful for you. Oh dear, I feel your pain. And my infantry are actually starting to fire. Now pushing back the cavalry just a smidge. The rest of my infantry now coming around. I'm just going to watch them because we may well get a charge over here from them. Yes, we are going to. And I'm going to get 3 units to form square here. And they're now sweeping round towards these guys. It's a very nice, long charge they're going for, but then they're reforming in diamond formation. Where they're going? No, they're just reforming right there. Toggle fire at will on and off. Toggle fire at will on and off, because that seems to get the square to fire properly. Just a little top tip there for you. And cavalry over here. Come on around the back, because we're then going to charge into the enemy over here. Dragoons, round you come. And now they're charging into my square here. And I'm going to push up with the infantry here. My lovely quick climb shots. Let's whack you over here for now. And cavalry, I'm just going to get them charging down the line here. This unit I'm actually just going to redirect to bring down the chasseurs à pied. Over here, they're a lot of light infantry units. I don't know if we've got good range over here, actually seeing the units. We may not be firing that effectively on them. So I'm just going to pop forward a smidge. Get these guys all out of squares. Reform your lines, lads. Bring my dragoons around. So you're not firing on my own units too much. That would be ideal. Howitzers, if you can, fire there, please. You guys, actually, you two, just form up round like so. Then you're not going to be firing on my cavalry so much. Cavalry now withdraw, so we can charge back in against you. I've routed here in the middle, that's because they've got 2 units facing in against me. Howitzers, if we can we go for the Grenadiers de la Garde? Bring them down. Where are those howitzer shots that I miss? Oh, we're firing them now. Let's see some cavalry die now. Really horrific. Oh, it's all gone there. Oh, they're pulling back. Oh, but it did catch them right at the bum. And I need to turn this infantry unit back round. Although, do I? Because we're going to charge in with cavalry here. And we're going to flank around the back. Bring these guys back. And they are actually firing into them. And we're now going to charge with the infantry as well. Trying to hit them from all sides. Dragoons firing from the back here. Infantry here. We're going to pull you up. And I'm now going to just tell those howitzers to limber up, because I don't want to risk the close firing against my units. Going to bring the infantry up here as well, if we can get that pathfinding sorted. charge into the backs of these guys over here. That would be the enemy general going down. Give a charge order here as I put out. This is the line infantry, 10th Flanders. In we go with cavalry. And charge back in. Infantry. More cav, in you go. Repeated strikes. Get the rest of the cavalry chasing these rebels away. Dragoons, you need to be on it now. Take you off fire at will though. That second unit though, just so they don't fire in the backs of my men. And we've broken the rest of the forces. I'm just going to make sure, once we obviously break this unit, that we chase a few of the enemy units now. Charging in here, so that should do a pretty darn good job. And I've left these guys on fire because they should be able to fire a few shots. I'm going to take them off fire at will now because the rest of my dragoons are incoming. There they are. Oh, and we have, yep, we're just going to continue a little bit to break these guys down, see them away, and then we're going to go through an end turn and see what happens. See what is on the menu today. Will it be treachery or I don't know really. Not sure what we could possibly come up against. Let's bring the infantry back. You don't need to be involved in this anymore. It's just one unit left here. My cavalry up over here having a good time. I haven't lost too much cav. Quite pleased with the, you know, distinct lack of heavy cavalry losses today. Bar one company unit. It's not too bad. I will take that. But we can whack this into triple fast forward speed overdrive. Just that last one to get over there. These 18 over here will get these guys on. And then I think we pretty much mop them all up. I just want to do this because it's worth doing at this point to prevent me spending about 5 turns chasing little annoying rebel armies all over the place. You can see the chaos trying to pick off these guys. What's their actual infantry name? Lassar. The 34th? Come on, Cav, there's 61 of them. Well, there were at least. What are you guys doing over here? You're still trying to take down those final 4. Nicely done. Back over to these guys. Pull back all my other cavalry. I was going to get them all to fire at will, but apparently it ended. I don't know if that was a timer or what. I didn't actually see there, but they must have hit the line or something like that. And back to the campaign map, and we'll be ready for that end turn phase. So we lost 556, and we destroyed pretty much all the enemy bar 133 rather, not 13. And they're going to pull back, and we can now auto resolve this one, which will probably nuke my cavalry. See, we lose 329 against 35. That's not right, but oh well. We can replenish everybody there during the end turn. Hopefully, well, a few won't be because we spent all our money now. But that's fine, and we're going to end the turn. I'm going to show you this turn because last time, the last end turn wasn't too bad. As long as France doesn't declare war on me, you're fine. You saw that ship disappear. I'm actually sending that to destroy that large Spanish fleet that has been plaguing the the East African trade theatre for several turns. Far too long. So I'm hoping we can finally get rid of that. And thought, yeah, we're going to be attacked at Panama. That's fine. We will obviously accept the attack. And this isn't a fort one, so which makes me happy because you know how I love forts so much. But yeah, I'm outnumbered here. I don't know if I can actually win this, but even if I can't, I'm just going to try and take down as many of the enemy as possible. which will be good. Come on, battle for Panama. So, oh, quite a bloomy day, quite a bright. Ooh, you really see those rich colours. Ow. Although I think Fraps actually, when it records at a slightly darker contrast because I've had to turn down my contrast settings in Rome, or actually turn them up a little bit because otherwise it's a bit dark. Right, so we're gonna have those there. We're gonna have the auxiliaries at the other side. Although I am looking, we could fortify the city like here, but it's always a bit tricky because sometimes it works a lot better when you play it out here rather than getting bunched up in the city. And I'm gonna try fighting outside the city because just trying to avoid getting all bunched up. Oh, and there's another unit of them over here, the irregulars. And I've got 2 lovely mortars which I can have quick climb shot on. Well, we're going to place them back a little bit. We're going to place them back here. I assume we can see their range panning out over here. Oh no, it's not actually that far. It's far enough though, and they're far enough back, I think. And the artillery here, I just want to find the best place to put them up here. To be honest, I think it's probably up on this hill a little bit. Pop them forward, and we'll pop the infantry to the right a little bit. And then we can fire down quite nicely. And I've got the auxiliaries over here, which I'm going to keep there. And General's Bodyguard, keep you here for now. Or what have we got here? Oh, another unit of artillery. Okay. I really want to place one here, but I don't think it's the best view through all those buildings. So we'll place it here instead. So I just need to move this unit into the gap here, and then we're good to go. So let's engage. I need to route these mortars because I'm most certainly going to need their not accuracy, but their firepower as we do engage, trying to bring down the enemy forces. And let's just let them fire at will for now. Oh, that looks incredibly painful. Please hit someone. Yep, that's painful for the militia. Ow, ow, ow for you. And let's group these cannons together as well, actually, while we're at it. And we're trying to get them to fire on the tribal auxiliary here, which actually one of them did go for. I'm just going to spread these guys a little bit thinner on the mountaintop, and I'm going to put the cavalry out to the right here to try and loop them back in when I need to. And I'm going to get these guys actually round on the side of this church to fire on them because they seem to be focusing here for now. Just wait to see those mortars fire again. Let's have a look at the battle lines as they approach. I wish there was a way of adding in like a tactical map for Empire, because I do think that is a lovely new addition that that Rome 2 has added. You know, I'm fully a fan of that feature, the tactical overview map, just because it doesn't give you too much of an advantage over like the AI or something like that. I just genuinely think it was a good idea. I quite like it. Just gonna have to get attacking here, and we got mortars now firing on these guys here. Going for the militia again. I think if I can, I'm going to try and get the mortars to aim up here where we've got less support. And they're going my regulars. They just fire all the time. All of them just going for it, firing at whoever they want, whenever they want. And we're gonna flank round with them actually now, because the enemy's otherwise going to kind of just ignore us. So we're gonna get round their backsides, and we just need to hold the lines now as the infantry comes on in. We're gonna pop these guys into canister shot mode, try and hit these guys here, but I think they're covered by the hill, unfortunately. Try and flank round with the auxiliary here. See where those mortars fire when they fire again. I'm hoping we could get a few... Well, let's just try and get a few shots off here. They're starting to waver over there. If we can get some mass volleys, cannon fire, that would be even better. Just anything to break them across the line, which we are now doing successfully. And I don't want to push up too early, just in case something happens. Oh, and now this could cause a lot of damage. If they're quick climb shots, just go a little bit further forward. Yeah, that's going to really hurt. Oh, lovely. And they are attacking me up here. Oh, brought my cavalry way too far over there. But we're seeing mass routing from the Spanish units here. The mortars really having a huge morale smacking impact as such. And we're going to push up with all the irregulars to get on top of the hill now. If they want to come back for round 2, that's great. Send them in waves, by all means. Artillery there. We're going to need to turn a few units up to the top, probably. That's where we're going to lose it and have to, you know, focus on attacking for now. Bringing that cavalry down. Just need to avoid that square and go for these guys attacking my infantry over here. Let's see if the mortars can focus on these guys over here. In goes my cavalry. That's an absolute mess. Let's just pull them through, get them out the other side. And then it's a kind of a rinse and repeat method around the back. Another cavalry charge. Oh, and there go the mortars. Oh, right on them there. Saw the blood fly up. That has gotta hurt. And my auxiliary is now pushing up over here, just providing the perfect... Well, they are incredibly good units, just because they fire so quickly. Because they're all firing all at once. And then they go into like an irregular firing pattern. The cavalry now coming back in there for a charge. I want to get them out of there and then charge back in. So my infantry try and hold the enemy here. And I'm actually going to redeploy all my units from here up to the top. So I'm actually going to have to limber up these cannons to pull them back, because right now they're firing canister and that would really wreck my troops. Just watching these guys at the back here to make sure they go and stay away. Let's try and hit this unit now next with the mortars if we can. Cavalry, we're going to bring you down to charge them in the back, because these guys are having a wee bit of trouble. As I said, we're forming up with these guys now, and we can either charge or choose to fire on in. Bring my cannons down this way. We're going to form square with this unit here to hold them. Oh, wow, that was a quick, very close. Oh, very, very dangerously close fire from the mortars there. And that's a bad place to form them up. Send more of my infantry in there. We push these guys back. Oh, and the mortar's still firing in there. I think we can get those mortars to stop, and if we can, hit these colonial militia up here. So we're flanking round 2 now. I want to get these auxiliaries turning around to fire on these guys over here. Charged in with more infantry there to try and break the Spanish forces. Cavalry getting stuck in. And I'm just going to charge in, because I don't want to shoot my own men in the back too much. That's actually started breaking them, the enemy there, so we can now just reform against these guys here. Charge on in against these guys with the reinforcements that they're going to get. Reform there. Bring the cannon round to this point. Broken them there. Let's get the mortars off fire at will and stop. And we're going to claim a victory here for Britain. Last of the Spanish forces going down over here. They're charging me right in front here. Gosh, that's bright. I don't even have bloom enabled, I don't think. Oh, execution mode. Engage. Ow for you dudes. Population ouch town for you guys. Just gonna flank around them to charge, and we've broken that unit there quite comfortably. It was gonna push up here now. Oh, they managed to break my regulars over here. It was only a matter of time, I guess, because they were bowman auxiliary. Yeah, they're gonna be a pain in the ass. We're charging these guys now. Going in for the melee here. To finish them all off. They're chasing them back now, they're gone. It's just the bowman auxiliary over here now that we need to deal with. Bring my cavalry over just in case we can help them out in any way. And I won't chase too much. Just line these guys up if we can. And the irregulars have come back, rather. There we go. And we're now firing. That should be rather painful for them. And they've gone. And we're going to end the battle there. A heroic victory. Huzzah, huzzah, thrice times huzzah. And the enemy lost 3,029 and we lost 600. Let's have a look at those kills. There we go. How many kills did the oh no, they're not. Yep, there we go. The mortar they only got. That's surely not true. That can't be right, because I saw their quicklime like get 80 of the enemy in one go. That can't be right then. Very confusing. They're pushed back. I mean, I have the oh so lovely Ottoman end turn, but they're actually doing stuff, so it helps. They know what they're doing straight away. Russia wasn't even too bad in the last end turn, so you kind of get a period where during the middle of the Let's Play, or any campaign you're playing, you'll get certain factions, normally the Ottomans, and now obviously the Russians, taking a while to make their decisions, and then I think maybe you just start killing off more of the AI. It doesn't take as long for them to figure out what they have to do. So now they're actually pretty easy to show, and they're useful to show though. And we can just see, obviously it's not insanely useful to know what Russia's doing right now, but you never know. They can suddenly sail up a whole armada against us. But I also enjoy seeing what the AI does, and sometimes it's a great benefit, especially watching France and Spain's AI turns. But yeah, definitely. I mean, they've got the Russians have got the armies there at Stockholm. If they wanted to descend, they could do. I honestly don't know how Austria's doing it. They've stabbed right into the on the minimap here. They've stabbed right into the heartland of Russia, and they're starting to push in there. If they can close off that gap, they'd actually do some serious damage. And it seems like Russia's main armies are all up in Stockholm, so they're going to need to bring them back soon. Workers on strike in Spain. We expected that. Let's bring in a lovely church school for you. And that's slowly going down, thankfully, although we're losing a lot of growth due to food shortages. I don't see how you get food shortages, because agriculture is I assume you just have to keep up increasing the your agricultural buildings. But its thing is, in Empire, I think that's maybe when Creative Assembly first started thinking about the whole idea of adding in food as an attritional resource that you have in Shogun and in Rome 2. That you really have to watch your supplies of it, otherwise it can absolutely destroy you. So I think this is where it first started, because because you've obviously got the agricultural increase, and obviously I'm researching technology or what have you. So we're going to take them, we're going to exempt them from taxes, just to keep them happy. And actually, oh, it's taxation that does a lot of the damage there. Food shortages, though, oh, it's going down, so they should be happy. But if I obviously untax them, if I tax them, basically, it's the tax rate, tax burden, I should say, while they're still all a bit shook up, that does the damage. So what is this? Oh, seminary. Damn, I forgot to remove that. Well, we'll remove that this turn. We can build a... I'm not actually... Look at Paris now. It's insanely happy, and we can unexempt them from taxes straight away. So I could actually build a school here, which is -4 happiness. I do have a large army in there, that's true. So for now, let's just go for... Let's make everything church schools. Let's just like spam out the churches, and then we'll eventually bring back a college here, probably. Down here, we could go insane on the church front. I mean, what is the level? It is 100% Catholic, rather, not Catholicist. Let's make them all churches. This army, let's finish your replenishment. We've got a huge income. It's insane how much is coming in. 83,000. We're getting to that point almost where I won't have enough to spend it on. And we have a rebellion in the Netherlands. Oh, there we go. We've got the Dutch rebels to fend off. Smashing. But thankfully all my troops are replenished, so we're all good here. Church school, please. We're already pretty Protestant there, actually, so you don't need to worry a huge amount about that. New town emerges. Okay, well, what are we over here? Are we Catholic? Yeah, well, let's make you church school. Let's upgrade this. We've got enough money now to just go around the Americas and doing all these upgrades, which are just going to further overdrive our economy. It's more like overkill, to be honest. Is that army still there? Yes, it is. Good. Ah, we should destroy these seminaries. There we go. I've been trying to convert the population. We don't want that. Not here. No, thank you. Replenishing all these guys. Let's get them back on the replenishment. Panama will need replenishing. Just beating back those forces.
Orders, Captain.
Let's repair the docks. Repair everything along here. And now that this is finished here, we can get Hessian Grenadiers. We can get some Rogers Rangers, which I do like. And we'll get some more line infantry the turn after next. Pad out those forces. We are replenishing all up over here. Yes, we can upgrade your commercial base and that for now. Why not? Spend this turn just going economic crazy, because in about 5 turns, when all of those come to fruition, we're going to get a nice, healthy boost. And my fleet is in transit now to the Straits of Madagascar, because we want to deal with the Spanish fleet that's here. That's Spain. We've got some of them here. The Ottomans have got one there as well. Genoa even as well. So we want to deal with them. But I think I can wrap up this part here for now. We've got these guys all sorted out. I'm just going to see what happens to Paris if we move all our troops out. We are obviously claiming taxes from them, 6,563, and they're still happy, which is fantastic, because it means this army can be used to push out. And in fact, Paris itself should be able to get me some reasonable troops, although we need to get platoon firing, which we should only need one more turn for, and then we can get it. Everybody is researching something. Back over in Britain, start getting those. Well, once we get to the next level, we can get guards, which is what I'm going to wait for now. We can upgrade these universities, but let's go for the estates first, because they should have been overhauled a long time ago. Naval hospital or steam dryer. I still never upgraded this to which one I was going to do. I've already got a naval hospital with France actually over here, so let's get the steam one. So we need to obviously wait for that technology, which is anyone on? I don't honestly think they are. Steam engine. Oh no, we need that one first. So we'll be on that eventually. But there was Galloway over here that had cropped up. How are we over in Ireland? doing okay. And if I upgrade this, apparently I can get some elite Irish regiments. Yep, yes we can. So let's upgrade that, because that's going to be beneficial to us all. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Sorry. Wasn't done, Ireland. Upgrade your estates, and let's make you another church school for now. I've got to admit, I did like this feature from Empire where you had new settlements appearing at certain times. I did like that. Still quite enjoy that feature. But anyway, that's where I'm going to wrap up this part for now, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed. Next time we'll be defeating the Dutch rebels before probably launching into another end turn phase. Although actually, before we do wrap up, let's sneakily jump into our ship here. Probably should have done some scouting, but I don't have enough time to do it with the Spanish fleets. And we're going to just attack this port here. Oh no, we can't do that because there's a huge, big old navy. We'll have to attack the port here. No, we can't do that either. Okay. Dang it. That's where all Spain's armadas have gone.
Ready for action. Yes, Your Majesty.
Because there's no way we can really go into a naval engagement with them. You know what, let's drop them off. Drop them off here, and then I'm just going to have to watch out for Spanish fleets. Just, well, to be fair, it's a 5th rate. It doesn't matter too much.
Under sail.
Oh no, there's even a fleet there. Okay. Okay, well, we're going to have to... Gosh, where can we go? Let's sail up here. I need to land them somewhere, otherwise I'm going to be in deep doo-doo. No, I can't even go there. So you know what, we're just going to drop them off the old-fashioned way, and then I'm going to have to try and get my fleet back to this port in time. But if not, that's fine. We'll take out Sardinia, where it's pretty weak, and then we can launch into Tunis and what have you. Oh, that'll work. Anyway, yep, that's where I wanted to wrap it up, guys. I do hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe. Check out my GamDS reviews. They're on my channel and in the description if you want to look for some new gaming products. Keyboard, mice, and headset. I recently had the opportunity to review. And yes, follow me on Facebook and Twitter to join the Pride. I will see you all again soon. Ciao for now.